I'm dead. My name is Batula. I am from Somalia. Then I'm here for 6 years. I come 2004, December 15. I have 8 children. 7 in here and then 1 in Africa. Yeah. The worry is just when my husband is not working, then we don't have place we can get for money. That's just we worry. But right now he's working, and then we get food stamp, we get for the week, and then we're okay.
But I've changed. We eat a lot more whole grains now. Huh, dear?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You know, and a lot more fruits and vegetables and
Salads.
yeah, I eat a lot of salad. You've started eating salad too. I mean, we're not rich, but
We're comfortable.
of course, we're not raising grandchildren anymore. That was a struggle too.
We had our grandchildren living with us off and on for 10 years. So, of course, we went to McDonald's and all the fast food restaurants. And when she was diagnosed with diabetes, we haven't been to a McDonald's in what, a year?
Over a year.
Over a year.
I had cellulitis. I ended up with cellulitis in my leg, and I ended up in the hospital. And that's where they found out I had the diabetes. And I've gone from being on oral meds and 2 types of injectable insulin to no meds by changing my diet and losing weight. And
we became homeless on August 30th, which was our daughter's first day of school, and they helped us with, they put us on the homeless status, and we finally got to move in here, so. Like, this is our room. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of space to live, and, you know, it's difficult. It's a very difficult thing to go through. You share the kitchen and the living space and the bathrooms with 2 other families. And that's the one that has the tub and the shower in there. 9 people that use this. This is the other units. The bottom part is our unit, which, as you can see, I haven't gone grocery shopping yet. Haven't felt like going yet, so. And then you got the refrigerator, where these 2 shelves are ours, and right here down is ours, and the rest is the other units. So you don't have much space at all.
This is the Sycamore Community Garden Project, Concord, New Hampshire. We ended up with 45 gardeners gardening the 54 plots. A couple people wanted doubles.
And this is from my garden. This one I already cleaned.
They all come from places where gardening is a year-round occupation. They're used to having fresh fruits and vegetables in their diet. They want to keep that part alive in their, in their new land. And surely you can't grow everything here. Like nobody did a successful mango this year, but there's lots and lots that have transferred. And it takes a little while to help people understand that yes, when it snows, your garden is going to die. Even before that, it's going to die. But they're great gardeners.
I grow some vegetable like tomatoes and eggplant, hot pepper, something like that.
I have known Batulo for 4 years. I met her at a garden project out at Hopkinton Independent School, and we've just become friends ever since then. And she is the kindest and most generous person that you can imagine. That she is truly limited income, but her husband works with my husband, and there are days when my husband comes home from work and he's got a basket of food. He says, Batulo made us dinner tonight. She's very generous that way.
Sometimes I make for the Africa food, because like meat pie, and I make for the America food and African food. I make for the both different time. Sometimes my children ask me, oh, mommy, we need for Africa food. And then I make what they say. Sometimes they say, oh, mommy, today we need for them America food. And then I do what they want. I'm making for the rice and for family. Sometimes we eat early, sometimes we eat late. Yeah. If I don't have enough food, sometimes I go for the food pantry and to find some food. Sometimes my husband, if he get money, and I buy to the store, that's what I do. When we sauce spaghetti sauce and we do what I do, then I put potatoes, onion, or some stuff, and it smells good. And that's how we eat with the spaghetti. But I can't eat for what I buy to the store, I can't use that. I have mixed it up, I change it in my country food. Africa just we use for the tomatoes and beans, like corn and mango and bananas. That's what mostly we have, because that's we grow in Africa. Because Africa, they don't have any place like government, they can give you any food stamp or something like that, they don't have it. But just we use all women and men, we just do for the garden to grow some food, and you can feed for your family and your child, something like that.
Well, our diet is real good. It's healthy. We're eating healthy.
Of course, then we have cookies every once in a while, but hey.
Well, you gotta splurge.
The building that's attached to this is the food pantry for Franklin, and we use their kitchen for our Eating Right classes. We do 6 weeks. This is the last night. I took the class last March, and I liked it so much I volunteered to help. We're making Chinese vegetables. We're making noodles with peanut butter sauce, and they're called, what are they called, Joe? Gyoza, which is like a pot sticker.
Well, here we go.
We have a good time. Woo! It actually helps people learn how to cook on a budget. I mean, cook nutritious meals on a budget.
It was beneficial that I took the class because I learned about, different ingredients and just more or less stay away from the, the fast foods and processed foods, and to look at labels when you go shopping now.
What I've come to the conclusion is you don't have to give up everything. It's just about making choices, You can't have a big plate of pasta and the cookies and, all the carbs. You just have to make choices,
Well, we're at Hannaford, and we're going to go grocery shopping today. If I had my own place, I'd go maybe a couple times a month. Now I have to go several times in a week because there's not a lot of space for storage. I go through each aisle and I find something that I know we may need. But I always just shoot from the hips. I never really go with a list very often. It's very, very rare if I do, so. Food shopping's not the top of my list of fun things to do, but it's a life necessity, so you do it. You do what you gotta do. Oh, and now they got Christmas candies out. We already have bread, so we're good on that. But see, now they have some nice Christmas candies out, and it's a good time to spoil my daughter, which I enjoy doing once in a blue moon. Plus, to be honest too, this spoils me too, so it works well all the way around. Because we'll share the stuff. But like the candies, they are covered under food stamps. So you're able to get some of the things you like, and of course now to the hamburgers. I will not get anything that's less than 90%. It's great for Hamburger Helper. And of course when I make my Hamburger Helper, I add cheese to it, so it has even more cheese flavor. Because the cheese is just as healthy as anything else, so that's about as much room as I'm gonna have for my freezer. So that's pretty much all I will get on this trip, and cabinet space-wise as well. I know what I'm got on the card, and I just make sure I stay within that budget for the month.
So you told us going to be $185.50 please today?
It's just like a debit card. It's close to $600 for all three of us, which is a big help because it feeds us for the whole month. You know, if we have to have assistance, we need assistance. That's all there is to it, you know. Just because we don't have tens of thousands of dollars sitting up in a bank account, you know, doesn't mean we're bad people. My family is more important to me than myself. I'm one of those people, I can go without food if I really wanted, if I really needed to. If it comes to making sure they have food in their stomachs, I would go without. I've done it before in the past, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.